What's up, everybody? Nature Hacker here, and we are going to make another meme. So what we're going to do is let's open up a couple of these pictures here. So we just right click on each one, and we just hit open with GNU image software. So we're right clicking, opening with GIMP. So I just collected some pictures. What I want to do is create kind of a composite picture meme here. Let's see, let's just convert them. Import image from a color profile. Yeah, let's just convert them. So go ahead and just hit convert. And we got all of our images up top here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this Overwatch character Mei, M-E-I. She's a Chinese character in Blizzard's Overwatch. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a face mask on her, and also we're going to put some gauze on her eye behind one of her glasses here. And what is this for? This is it's a common protest symbol in Hong Kong. So we're basically saying that Overwatch character is protesting against Chinese dictatorship, and that she is pro-freedom. And what I want to say is, on her mask here, we're going to give her one of these masks, maybe this one, but might be a little easier to put on her. We're going to say that freedom is not political. So that's the statement that we're going to make here. And for Teeth Powder, as a company, we are standing behind freedom in all of its forms. So what we're going to start with here first is we're going to cut out her glasses and get those as an asset, so that we're going to put a patch over her eye. And we're going to put her glasses on top of it. And we also should probably cut out her hair as well, at least a portion of her hair, also to be able to put that on top of the eye patch that we're going to insert. So let's start with that. And let's zoom in. And of course, this video is going to be very long. You may, if you want to learn how to use GIMP, you probably want to stick around and watch the whole thing. Or you can just fast forward and see how it comes out. So thank you for watching, and let's get into this. So we're zooming into 400x here, which is a good thing for cutting things out. So what we're going to do, perhaps we only get the left side of her glasses here. So let's take the free select tool, the lasso tool, and what we're going to do is we're just going to very carefully cut out these glasses. And we're not going to really cut them out, we're just going to copy them. There's nothing going to be cut out, but we want these straight lines to be pretty small, so that it's not really fragmenting and making step-like look or jaggedy look to this. So let's end this glass part here, and let's come around here. And there will be parts, that aren't going to cover 100%, and we will take that when we get there, and we can use the smudge tool and other tools to help just improve the picture slightly when we have completed this. Alright, so we are clicking, and we're trying to see where this is really going here. It's a little hard to see the glasses outline here, isn't it? So we might have to kind of take some hints from the other side and kind of almost guesstimate to see where this the glasses actually are going. So we're just kind of guessing around here, and we'll be able to clean it up when we get to it, and hopefully we can make it look good, even regardless if we make a couple mistakes cutting out these glasses. So we're just trying to get these glasses an asset that we will later paste in over the eye patch. So that is what we are going to do. And you know what, to be honest with you, we can also grab the hair at this point. I don't know if that would really work here. I don't think it would. So let's take in the hair after, but that is something to keep into account here. So let's just kind of come up here and just kind of estimate here what we are doing, and see if we can get this glasses pretty well here. I'm actually gonna pull this down. I think this is probably more in line with the actual size of the glasses here. And so let us try this. And we're just trying to estimate kind of where these glasses are. And what we'll really just do here is just kind of stop it right in the middle here. Let's, because we're not going to need them on the right side, because we're just going to paste these glasses over an eye patch. So that's kind of what we're trying to do here. It'll be interesting. We'll see if Instagram will approve this post. I hope they will. I definitely hope they will. So we're getting a little weird over here. So let's click some of these and drag them up to try to get a nicer cut here, so that it's looking nice. It's really amazing. This tool actually is pretty amazing. It's a spline tool, which splines are notoriously difficult to control. So it's pretty amazing actually how well it does do. So we're just going to try to kind of increase the curvature there, just to make it look a little nicer. All right, so it's looking decent. Perhaps we need to shrink it up a little bit here. So let's bring it in a bit here. Really hard to tell. Actually, I might need to bring it down. Actually, where it was is probably okay, and the discrepancy might actually be on the other side over here. So let's see what we can do here, and let's pull down up top here. That might be some of her eyebrow that we were capturing there. So let's see if we can make this look decent here. Starting to get kind of close to that side of it. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to say, huh? But that's looking kind of cool. Even if it's not perfect, it kind of looks cool, right? So let's stick with that. And we have a completed thing there. So what we can do is just click anywhere between the dots, double click, and Control C it. File, new. Okay, Control V. And what we're going to do is we're going to select all, select none, try to, okay, click and get it to go down. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to, let's see, I believe, oh yes, image, fit canvas to layers, okay, that didn't quite work. Image, canvas size, maybe we could do this, where we will make the canvas, let's say 150, hit enter, and reset, oh, that didn't work, edit, undo, Control Z, obviously. So, let's do a rectangular select, and we're going to hit the crop button here, and remove edges from image or layer. Okay. And let's do yeah, crop tool. Okay, can we hit enter? There we go. Okay, so we use the crop tool. We selected the area and we hit enter. So that should be good. Let's select all. Let's select none. See if we can get that. Yeah, there we go with borders. Okay, we got our glasses there. Beautiful. Now our next step is to get the hair. So let's try clicking on the picture. See if we can get rid of the selection there. I don't think so. So the hair is going to be a little tricky here, but suppose we can do a decent enough job. So let's grab our free select tool and let's just start grabbing these strands of hair. And you know, this is going to be extremely difficult. You know, these. Okay, control plus. I don't know why it's very hard to get selection. Okay, select all. All right. Now let's shift plus a couple times. Come back in here. We're gonna try to get this strand of hair, and you know there is some skin tones mixed in with this hair here, but we will be able to kind of edit that after the fact. So we will make it so that that skin tone isn't coming through the hair, and maybe we can make it white like the patch is going to be. So we're just trying to get a good feel on some of these hair strands here. And you know, we're gonna copy this and we're going to create another asset. So let's just try to go around this hair, you know, try to get it as good as we can here. And we only need to get the hair that will be over the eye patch. So, but you want to make your clicks pretty close together so things aren't too jaggedy. Even though this is hair, we don't really want it to be too jaggedy. We want things to look smooth, so that's why we're zoomed in very far here as well. So we're coming down, getting this strand of hair here. I really hope that we get a good this turns out well. I really hope we do get something that looks really good. So we don't really know how big the eye patch is going to be at this point, so let's come down on the hair a little bit, all the way down around here, so that we can be sure that what we're getting is everything that we need to cover up the eye patch. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come all the way over here, and we're just going to take this line up here, and basically all we really need is anything that's going to be covering up the eye patch. So we really probably don't even need to be all the way down here, but you know, just for good measure, let's do it. So we're just tracing it out, and right now I don't have any button clicked right now. So you know, you click and release, and that's how you do this. So just clicking and releasing. And you want to click pretty often, like I said, so things don't look too jaggedy. And we're going along kind of a natural line, and that's going to help it to blend in, not look like we're just cropping a big chunk out. So we're going to want to try to follow some natural lines here, so in the end when we get things to line up, it looks pretty natural. It doesn't look like we just cut out a chunk and stuck it over. Let's try to follow some natural hairlines up here to some degree. And let's see how far we are up. Oh, we're getting up there. We're getting quite up there. So we're going to try to make our way over here to the right here. And let's say we follow one of these lines up, and we kind of come down here. I don't know. I'm just BSing. I don't really know. But I'm trying to make it so that our cut doesn't look too fabricated. Okay, so we're going to come in around here, and this is where we're going to continue the hair here. So we will bring this hair down over the eye patch, and that will help it to look decent. And what we need to do is we need to zoom out right now because I'm losing track of what we're trying to get here. Okay, good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just follow this line down and connect it into those dots. So kind of get a little curve going there, and that will look quite good over the eye patch. All right, I'm pretty excited about this. I think we're going to do a pretty good job here. So we're going to zoom up again to 400, and we're going to try to see if we can. Sometimes if you tilt your monitor or something, see if we can kind of see a little sense of the line of this hair. And we'll kind of have to make it up as we go, perhaps. So we're just trying to do the best possible job that we can. And probably won't be able to get perfect, but I think we'll do pretty well. And we connect the dots. And so that is kind of what the hair will look like. And we'll do some blending, kind of get it so it's not this harsh line over the eye patch. So I think we got something pretty good there. So what we're going to do is go in between two spots, double click, Control C, File, New, hit OK, Control V. All right, click to enter, and then let's try to go to fit canvas to layers. I mean, it should, well, maybe since I unselected. One thing we could try doing is a fuzzy select, come in, click the transparent area. Now we can go to image, fit canvas to layers, and it still doesn't work, does it? It still doesn't work. Is this not a layer? Or maybe I need to make this a layer. New layer. Actually, I think to layer you come over here possibly. Oh yeah, here it is. Create a new layer. Okay, so we create a new layer. Okay, now image fit canvas to layers. Gee golly. Gee golly. Select none. Fuzzy select tool. Bam. Okay. Create layer. Okay. Click it off. Okay, maybe we go to the background, hit image, fit canvas to layers. Nah, still didn't work. I don't know, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete these layers here. Down here on the right. Delete those arrow layers. And what we're going to do is select none. We're going to come into the crop tool. We're going to select around it. We're going to hit enter. And we got what we need here. So let's click it just to make sure. Okay, select none. And there we go. We got the hair. We got the glasses. Now what we're going to do here, let's select none there. Let's zoom out a little bit, 200, and what we're going to do is we're going to put one of these eye patches behind her eye there, and I don't want it to be too graphic, so I think I'm going to use something like this, and I think, yeah, that would look pretty good, I think, behind her eye there. So let's get this. Let's go in and use our free select tool again and get this as an asset for us to use. So let's shift plus, zoom in a couple times so we can get a nice smooth looking cut, and we will do that. So I don't really want to worry about the tape. It's a little more than I want to bite off, so I think this will be nice looking, and this will be it'll make a statement and also kind of be beautiful at the same time. So that's kind of what we're going for. So let's select down, around, and about. you know, and you kind of make it work. You know, I mean, is this gonna line up perfectly with what we want? No, probably not really. But we're going to just throw it in there, get it as good as we can, and then just take some of our tools like the smudging tool and things like that, and you know, just try to make it as good as we can. That's all we can really hope for. Making memes, right? Memes, by definition, aren't going to be perfect. We're basically, it's a mishmash, and that's what us meme makers do, is we make mishmashes to make a statement, whether that's a product statement, or whether that's a statement about freedom and free choice and what we believe are inalienable rights for all humanity. All right, so let's double click here, and let's Control C, File, New. Okay, Control V. If you don't have a transparent, you know, when you do File New, if you could just click the options and you can set it to transparent background. All right, now let me try that one more time. Just image fit canvas to layers. Still didn't work. Well, maybe if we okay, so with the floating, let's do new layer. Boom. Okay, we got a pasted layer. Now maybe we click on background and go to image fit canvas to layers. Jeez, it still doesn't work. How about here? Now we're selected the pasted layer. Image fit canvas to layers. It just doesn't seem to do it. I know I've done it before. I don't know what the problem is, but anyway, let us let's go back to the background. Okay, so let's delete this pasted layer. I mean, or maybe we can merge it down. Yeah, let's merge it down. Okay, so we got it on background. Let's try it one more time. I'm really set on this. Fit canvas to, come on, guys. Fit canvas to layers, really? Doesn't work, really? All right, coming with our crop tool. Come in hot here. It really doesn't matter. I just want it to be a kind of a workable thing here. So we got our assets now, and we're going to come back to our actual picture. Well, this isn't all the assets. I suppose we also need one of these masks here. I'm trying to think which one we would be able to make work the easiest. Probably this one is probably an easier one to make work. It's going to be a little tough though because of this. We're going to have to fill in what's being covered up there, which might be difficult. Yeah, I don't know exactly. Let's work on if we work on the eye, and then I guess let's work on the eye first. Just get a little victory under our belt, right? So let's come in with our patch, and let's Control C that. Let's come over here, Control V. Okay, so it's a little big. Let's Control Z it. So let's come and resize this. So let's go to Scale Image, and let's bring it down to 300 and hit Enter, and then hit Scale, and let's Control C that. Come over here, Control V. Okay, now we're working with something here. Okay, and I need to click the Move tool. I clicked Escape right there to exit out. So we can kind of go like this right here, right? And that looks pretty darn good. I'd say that's the correct size and everything. So maybe we bring it up, or we could even turn it. So let's get our Unified Transform tool. Click on the image, and then let's look for the rotate option here. So okay, here's a rotate option. So maybe we can kind of slant it a little more like that, and let's move it, because I kind of want it. Yeah, something like that is probably looking pretty good. I think I like it. I think I like it indeed. So let's go transform here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click it down. So we're just going to click here. Oops. We are going to maybe go to the move tool and just click down. Okay, now we have this merged, and actually that's probably a really bad idea. You don't want to do that. Let's Control Z that. What we want to do is we want to take this floating selection, and we're going to create a layer so that we can move it into the future. So now let's click. Okay, now if we go here, we see it right there, but we could also come and move it if we wanted to. So I'm liking that. So let's come in with our other layers here. Control C this. Let's Control V. We're also going to make this a layer. Great. Where is it even? I didn't even see it. Let's move this one up to top. So where's move up? We have merge down. We don't want to do that. Oh, you know what? I think it's over here. Okay, yeah, it's just this little up button right here. Perfect. Let's come in and move it, and we can get it situated perfectly. Okay, great. Let's come back to the original. Okay, yeah, I mean it's looking pretty good. Let's go back to it, and Control Z that. Let's see what we can do here. So we want to really line it up perfectly. We're probably going to zoom in. View, zoom, let's go into 400. So, yeah, this is going to need to... Right there. Yeah, that's it right there perfectly. Okay, great. Let's go back. View, zoom, 100. Okay, so we got the glasses in. Cool. Now let's grab the hair and let's see what we can do here. Control C, come back here, Control V, and we're going to create it as a new layer. Beautiful. And we are going to try to move it. Now let's bring it up to top, right there, perfect. And okay, Control Z. Kind of need to click the hair, I suppose. All right. So we need to try to get it lined in here just right. And let's hope we have enough hair here. I don't know if we do. I don't know if we did it good. Well, we got to do what we have to do here, so we might have to make another cut of the hair, but for now, let's get this one lined up perfectly. So let's zoom into 400, and let's see what we can do with this hair. See down here, yeah, that's pretty much perfectly lined up. Right there, I mean that's perfect. So that's where the hair goes, no doubt about it. So we just let the hair be there. Let's go back down here, view, zoom, 200. So notice that we're missing, I'm gonna relax a little bit over here. So notice that we're missing some hair, and that's not a good thing here. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go in for another haircut here. So we got what we have, but what we're going to do is we're going to unshow those layers, and we're going to try to have to come in around here and get another swath of hair there. So this is going to be kind of tough because we're going to have to be very savvy about this. Oh, look, that hair is actually off. So let's select this. Look at that. It needs to come down and to the right, it looks like. Okay. So let's try clicking it down like that, and let's check it now. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Great! Great Scott! Let's save our work right now. Save as, and we're going to do Blizzard meme. Perfect. We're going to save it into our meme file. Beautiful. Alright, now we're going to need to come in with some extra hair, and so we kind of see that we need to get some hair in this area. So let's go back here and let us come in with our free select tool, and we're going to need a lot of zoom for this very precise operation here. So we might have to go to 800, we might need to zoom back out to 400 to get started. Let's see what we can see with this zoom level. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do it at this zoom level, so let's shift minus and then let off on shift and hit minus. So let's come in with our free select tool right along here. So right around here is probably where we need to start. Lots of clicks, lots of little clicks, lots of little clicks makes happy cuts. So that's what we're aiming for right now, just a lot of happy clicks right now. So we're coming in, and the hair comes around, and maybe the hair comes down here possibly, and kind of comes in here, and I don't know really where we're going with it, but perhaps we just kind of want to lead into this other piece of hair here. And we're also going to try to get this strand as well, because that strand will just help us to line up. So we don't need all of the strand, we just need enough to where we can get it lined up with the other one. So let's cut over there and coming over here. Or that. Coming back up. Alright, we already have all this hair, so what I'm going to do is just kind of follow a line and bring us back to where we need to be. Let's just follow a line up here. Nice big area of hair. Nice little chunk of hair here. Let's follow one of these little hair strands in here and let us kind of slowly cut around over here. Nice little clicks. Lots of nice little clicks. Just beautiful. And let's pull some of these guys up a little bit. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Finish our click. Beautiful. Double click in there. Wait, try again. Double click. Double click. Ah! Okay. Why can't I click on you? Right click, select. Don't want to lose. There we go, finally. Okay. Escape, maybe. How about let's control C. I don't want to lose that. New. Okay. Control V, and we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Let's click it down, and let's crop it. And crop it. A little teeny piece of hair there. Enter. File. Well, we could save it, but I'm not going to worry about it. Control C that. We're going to come back to here. Let's select none. Let's zoom to 100. Beautiful. Now let's show our other layers here, and let's control V, and we got that nice little piece of hair. Let's come into our move tool, and we're going to try to position it exactly perfectly. So let's try to get that. I might need to create this as a layer, of course. Don't forget that. What we're also going to do is bring it up. Just like that. Beautiful. Alright. Now we're going to try to position it. So we're going to make it go away. This needs to go up a little bit. Something like that. So let's take out some of these other layers so we can get that hair perfectly lined up here. Okay, so it needs to move quite a bit. How's that? Needs to move up a bit. You know, I should probably be zoomed in, shouldn't I? Let's zoom in. 400. Give me one zoom for 400, please. Alright, so it needs to come over a bit. How's about that? Oh my. We got a perfect match, Trebek. Now, let's come in with all of our layers. Actually, let me test these other layers. So, that layer is fine. This layer is okay. That layer seems okay. And this layer. Yeah, I'm not seeing any problems, so let's bring them all in. Alright, so zoom to 100. Okay. That's, it's looking, kind of believable, and we'll soften the edges around there. So I'm pretty happy about that. Pretty happy about it. So we got the eye patch in. That's probably not the most important part of this meme, but it's a start. It's something, right? Actually, what about that hair there? I mean, oh boy, where does that hair go? It doesn't just end there, does it? That hair strand on the right here. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that. So we're going to have to come back in and collect more hair. I just wish I could see it better. I honestly can't see it well enough at all. Let us see here. Can we find that hair at all? And you probably could increase gamma or something, but honestly, I don't think there's just any contrast at all. I'm not really seeing anything, so man, I really can't tell where that hair is going, if anywhere. So we're just gonna have to kind of guesstimate here. So let's come in with our free select tool, and let's start up here maybe, and let's just start coming in here. And the more clicks the better, so that things don't look too choppy. Am I seeing something? And we're just going to kind of come in, and we're just going to kind of guesstimate here. I'm kind of seeing a point over here, so we're going to kind of try to just guess that this is the point of the hair here, and just kind of guess here. And we just hope for the best. There we go. Double click in here. Control C. File. New. Okay. Control V. Click it down. Crop it out. And hit enter. Alright. Control C that. Let's come over here. Click out. Or select none. Control V. And we are going to try to place it right where it needs to be. Just right where it needs to be. And let's see how that looks. Okay, what we need to do is make this as a layer. Don't forget that. Okay. So Okay, Control Z. What layer are we looking at here? Okay. Why don't we have... Okay, okay. Okay, we got it right here. It's this one. Alright. Oh, what we need to do is bring it to up here. This little up button. Bring it all the way up. Good. Now this will be covering things. Okay, good. Alright, now let's unclick it. And that's perfect right there. Whoa. Can that possibly be? I don't think so. I think we need to go higher up here. Okay. Perhaps there. Here? No. How about here? Still no. Perhaps we move it up here. Feels like we're close. I think these are down here. This is like a tough puzzle, huh? And we got a pop-up. I guess that's it right there, right? I suppose it is. I mean, it totally disappears there, so that's gotta be it. Alright. Deal. Alright, deal. So, let's zoom out. To 100. Okay, okay. That's something, right? That's something. That's something. So that's a good starting point, and we'll come and clean it up, smudge it up a little bit, make it look more natural than just these stark lines right here. So, what we're gonna do next is the mask, right? So let's zoom out even a little more, maybe 50. This is kind of what people will actually see on, say, Instagram or something. So oh man, that looks pretty dang good, I'd say. So we're onto something here, right? Definitely onto something. Now, if we can come in with a mask and have that look good, we're in a world of goodness. So I almost want to leave it like that because her face is very nice. I don't really want to put a mask on her, but the mask is such a symbol of a movement. And plus, I want to write on the mask. The mask is a perfect meme thing to write on. So man, tough. We can kind of give her a partial mask. This mask, I like this mask. So what we'll do, we're just going to cut out the mask. And we're just going to see what we can do. So let's come in and cut out the mask here. Let's zoom in. Just collecting the free select tool. We're going to zoom in here. Let's go into 400 right now. Let's just cut out this mask and see what we can do with it, right? So let's just come in and start clicking. Little clicks, tiny clicks. Tiny little clicks. Just like that. and we lost something. Control Z. Just stay calm and Control Z. And our Control Z is not working. So let's hope that our Control Z didn't affect over here. Good. Alright, it shouldn't. I just want to make sure. So let's escape. And let's start over again. Just a bunch of tiny little clicks. That's all we really need is just tiny little clicks. Tiny little clicks. I'm gonna get herself a mask. Did I screw that up again? Wow. Escape. Tiny clicks. Tiny little clicks. Just like that. Maybe a little bigger clicks so we don't screw ourselves up like we kept doing before. Bigger little clicks. Just tiny little bigger little clicks. Just like so. Just as many as you can without messing yourself up like I kept doing. And we just make our way over, collecting our assets. Shift plus because it auto zoomed us out, just like GIMP likes to do, because it's a little ghetto, but it is professional. There's nothing unprofessional about GIMP. This is professional software. Make no mistake about it. Professional software. And we're going to come down. Sometimes you need to zoom out just so you don't lose like the big picture of what you're doing, but I think we're okay right now. So lots of tiny little clicks. Tiny little clicks. The tinier your clicks, the smoother it's going to look. I mean, there's nothing worse than a meme with jagged edges and just looks horrible. But we can compensate for that by the smudge tool, and which we will get to in a bit. Okay, keep up the tiny clicking. It's funny that these memes like take longer than like to make them, like Bob Ross's paintings, you know. Somehow he was just really fast. And our meme cuts off here, so we can only do what our assets allow us to do here. We might want to pull these guys out to get the full extent of the mask here. This isn't your Jim Carrey's mask. I just hate that other mask where it had the dog in the mask. Like, really, guys? You couldn't come up with anything other than putting the dog in the mask? You know, the Jim Carrey movie, The Mask. I think The Mask 2 had like the dog or something. Just stupid. Alright, here we go. Continuing on. Trying to get our mask asset. Try not to make a mistake so that we don't lose the asset. Alright? Don't want that. Don't want that. We don't want to have to do this all over again, do we? No, we don't. Like I was saying, this is professional software. It really is. No, I'm not even joking. It is. GIMP is pro. I mean, there's nothing really you can't do on this to make professional images, so it's good. It's good software. I kind of like doing realistic memes, you know? Mostly. Anyway. Continue. We're almost done. We're almost done. Boom. Alright, we got it. Now let's come in, double click, Control C, new, okay, Control V, click it down, crop, and enter, and we got what we're looking for. Alright, right now I will be back in a jiffy. And I'm back. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this face mask here and our picture there. And what we're going to do is we're just going to copy and paste it over and just see what happens here. So, oh wow, I mean that's actually similar size there. So it's definitely, it's tilted in the wrong direction, right? So maybe what we could do, let's Control Z it a couple times, is that we can just flip this, mirror image this. So let's try that. Let's try that to start with here. So how do we do that? Do. Actually haven't done that. Okay, here, flip or rotate. So how about we flip horizontally? There we go. So that's something there. So let's Control C that and Control V into here. Okay, and it didn't do it. Well, that's weird. Control Z there. Pretty sure it looks. Maybe we have to save this here. Mask flip. Let's take a look at our mask flipped here, huh? Let us refresh. Okay, mask flipped. Interesting. Didn't quite save. So how about we export file, export as mask flip PNG, export that. Just weird, isn't it? I don't know if it's a problem with the software or just probably what I'm doing. Yeah, didn't want to flip. So how about we flip it over here in Paint, because that seems to actually work. Alright. We'll delete this. Okay, so now we got the actual mask flipped. So let's open with GNU. Boom, we got it. Okay, so that's correct there. I just kind of want to delete that thing because it's not even working. Alright, so this is a good exercise here. So let's go to image layer, transparency, add alpha channel. So it apparently has an alpha channel, so let's fuzzy select it and then hit delete. There we go. Now we got her back to our transparent layer. Click to accept. Alright, now we got something. Control C this. Let's go into our picture and Control V. And just as we thought, the mask is flipped. So that's a little bit. That's something, right? It needs to be bigger, obviously. And we might even want to just get rid of this extra piece up here. We're going to have to maybe edit it down a little bit. So let's Control Z. And let's come over here and take a look at what we can do here. You know, I'm kind of thinking here is... Well, I like how this side is over here. And one thing we could probably do is just cut this thing in half and then mirror it across. But I don't know, I kind of want to keep it having a little bit of differentiation. So to start out with, how about what we do is we free select Zoom 400 here, and I'm just going to collect this edge over here, and we're going to just use this over on the other side. You know, we'll flip it and everything like that. I just want this little edge here. We'll collect this edge. Control C. Let's click over here. Control V. Okay, that didn't help. Control Z. Oh, that's right. We have to double click this. Control C. Click. Let's select none. Control V. Okay, we got our little edge there. So we do want to flip this. Flip rotate. Flip horizontally. Okay. Oh, okay. I did undo. Control Z. Okay. Wait, what just happened? Very weird. How about, Control Z wasn't working for me, so how about reset, flip, and rotate. Okay. So let's Control X that thing, and let's file new. Control V this thing. Okay. Let's export it. I mean, this sucks, but whatever. Mask edge. We'll export that guy. We'll come over here to paint, because a trusty paint actually can flip and stuff. Save. Okay. Right click on it, open with GNU, and let's fuzzy select, delete, and we got that. Click to accept. Let's crop it in like so, and we're doing well. Now what we're going to do is for now, let's Control C this. Let's come over here, Control V. Okay, escape. Move tool. Okay, so we're gonna bring it in right around there. So what that means is that we're going to need to come in with an eraser here. Let's increase the size to around 50. And what we're going to do is we're going to erase. So let's remember where that is. And then what we're going to do is we're going to erase. It doesn't need to be 50. How about this? Something like this. We're just going to come in. Why is it not really working? Force. I just want full erase. So up that force. What is it doing? Clicking. The active channel is locked. Oh, okay. So let's go down. Let's make that folding layer an actual layer here. Okay. Let's come here and do our erase onto this. There we go. Okay. Let's just take all this out. And a little more here. Okay. Now let's come over here to our mask edge. And let's try to move it into a decent position here. Okay. So let's unview it. Click to this other layer. Come up with our eraser and kind of take it a little further down. Let's see where we're left with right now. Okay. We don't want more taking down. Okay. I'm starting to get there. Don't forget to always give yourself perspective. Look at the other side, what we're looking like. Okay. So we're seeing that edge kind of flutter in. Let's zoom out. We're getting there. I mean, it's okay. We're doing pretty good. We need to come in a little more with our erase tool. And don't worry about this white edges over there, where we will definitely take care of that. So. How are we doing? Oh, decent over here? Yeah, I think we're doing pretty decent. Come into this bottom here and round out these sharp edges there. Control Z, that little thing there. Alright, how we doing? Good. We're doing pretty decent. So I want to come in and smudge this out here. Well, first off, let's pencil in. Let's color select with our color picker tool. And let's use our pencil too. Just kind of get these pixels out of there. I don't know why it's not working. Let's zoom in. 800. I never really go beyond 800. 800, you're at like the pixel level. So, all right. So why are we not getting penciling? Is that darkening? I can't even tell. I don't think it is. So our size, let's change our brush to pixel. Let's just hope that we can actually, oh, what? I mean, we're on the right layer, I think. It's just not working, you know? Color picker tool, pencil. I don't know what you want, man. I don't know what you, see, that works. Something weird going on. What is the problem here? Maybe if we erase first? I don't even know. I mean, we could try erasing. So it's not even working. Oh, because we're in the mask edge here. Okay, so let's click on here. Bring back to our pencil, and we will pencil it in. There we go. We're just going to get it all taken out here. Come back with our color picker, and let's kind of take out these. Oh boy, did the color picker not work? Color picker. Color picker. Masked edge. Pencil. Okay. Alright. Let's color picker over here and pencil in this. Okay. Color picker here, maybe down here, and then we're gonna pencil over here. Okay, this is working. Beautiful. Alright. Good. We got something looking pretty good there. Let's zoom out again. See what we're looking like. That's I'd say that's looking pretty decent, really. Yeah, I almost don't really want to mess with it much more. But we definitely do need to get rid of the white around there. So we're going to zoom back up to 800, and we're doing pixel work. And we're going to come in with an eraser. That's a pixel eraser at 1, Shift plus. And we're just going to go to our mask flipped here. Actually, you know what I want to do now, since we're pretty confident with all this, I'm going to merge this down here. So I'm going to right click on here and say merge down, and now we have it all in one here. Okay, so we don't have to worry about weirdness. Now let's come and erase the white. So let's do that. We erase every little white dot. There's not really a shortcut to doing this that I know of, at least. You just want to get the white out, because even if you smudge it, the white will kind of carry over. You don't want that, because it'll like make it like lighter when you're smudging. So we just really, I don't know of any way to forego getting rid of all these white pixels on this cutout here. It's looking a lot better. Tiny clicks, just tiny clicks, little pixels. Kind of want to zoom in more, you know, but I'm kind of hesitant to go beyond 800 because that's the most I've ever done. I have a feeling we're going to get this mask looking really, really good. That's my feeling. You know, honestly, I hope Instagram allows me to sponsor this. Because if I don't sponsor, nobody sees it. You know, that's where we're at now with Instagram, is that if you haven't created a following already, like, there's no way for you to get follows unless you're sponsoring posts. So let's just hope that Instagram doesn't ban this meme. I honestly don't think they will. I'm not really that well versed in Instagram, but I don't think they censor many ads. At least that's what my friends say. Friends say that if it doesn't break terms of service, that you can sponsor it. So let's hope that's the case. It would suck to have like different rule, like, you know, like if you can have organic followers, like you can like make certain posts, and then if you don't and you have to sponsor your post to get seen, that you have to abide by different rules, and that wouldn't be fair. So let's hope that's not the case. I'm clicking and dragging my pixel erase tool. So I think we're doing pretty well here. Get all those light pixels out. So I'm erasing to background right now, which is transparency. Almost done. Control Z. You know, I have it set on like 100% hardness, but it still doesn't seem to be erasing fully with one pass. Strange, huh? That's memeing for you. Nothing goes perfectly, but you stick with it and you keep working, and eventually you're going to have a great piece of art. That's just how this all works. That's just how it all works. You just Control Z and you just stay calm and Control Z, and eventually you're gonna have something that you can be proud of. That's how all Control Z. That's how all of this works. You just have to put in the time. You know, you put in the time, you put in the effort, and eventually, unclick. Eventually, you're gonna have what you were looking for. You just have to put in the time. You know, that's exactly what Leonardo da Vinci would tell you. Control Z. He would just say, look, stay calm and Control Z, because that's how Da Vinci did all his artwork, was, you know, whenever you made a mistake, just Control Z. Alright. And you just keep going. You just keep pushing, you keep moving, keep working. Alright, now let's zoom out. View, zoom, say 200. And we have something looking pretty good. It looks like we need to smudge it out a little bit here. We're getting a little line action going on there. So let's zoom into 400. And we're going to kind of smudge in some work over there. Let's get our smudge tool. I hate how it always resets the brush for what you're using for a different tool. It doesn't quite make sense. So let's get our small brush here. Let's bring that down to like size 9, maybe 9-incher. And you know, let's take our force down, and so we're gonna do no flow, so that means none of the color picker is not going to do anything. So let's just kind of smudge it out, see what we're getting there, see if our smudging is improving things at all, getting that harshness out. And I think we're pretty much there already. So let's zoom out. Small strokes. Looking pretty good. I mean, it's not quite as crisp over here, but you know, we've got something that looks good. So let's Control C it. Control V it over here. And let's get our move tool and kind of see what we're looking at here. So we definitely need it to be bigger, right? You know, we're probably gonna have to cut out some of the glasses too, but let's Control Z a couple times. Let's come back and let's zoom it out. Let's enlarge it. So let's scale image on image, scale image. Let's go to 450. Enter. Let's scale it. Okay, let's control C it. And let's control V it. And let's see where we're at right now. Definitely needs even bigger, right? You know what? We might need a just widen it. Yeah, we're gonna need to widen it. Control Z. Let's come over here. Let's image, scale image. We're gonna have to unlock this and go on our width to, let's say, 600. And just see what happens. Yeah, it definitely looks kind of weird, but let's control C it. Let's control V it. Let's see what we're looking like. So let's convert it to a layer here. And let's see where we're looking at. Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit. How are we looking? We're definitely gonna need to tilt it, you know. We're gonna need to rotate it a bit. But in terms of everything else, it looks pretty good. I think we should unscrunch it. Let's try the unscrunched version. So let's delete that. Let's come over here and let's control Z over here. Okay. Let's just make it larger, fully larger. So scale image. Let's go to 550 and just see what we're working with here. Control C, Control V. Okay. I mean, it's not bad, right? It just looks like she's got now like a really big chin, you know. We don't really want that. So, well, let's convert it to layer so we can just kind of zoom. We can look at what we're looking at. Yeah, see, it looks like she's got this monster chin. We don't want that. So, I say we just come in and kind of tune it in to her. Oh. Where is it? Tune it into her jaw line. So we'll cut off quite a bit under here. And we still got some white edges to deal with as well. So first, let's kind of work with this. Let's see how much we have to rotate it. Can't even tell what the angle is. Doesn't even say the angle. It's just. Okay. Just trying to get a feel for this. It actually has to be wider, so let's just delete it. Delete that layer. What is this layer here? I don't even know what this layer is here. What is that? Background? Okay. Alright. So, we're doing well here. Why is the mask flipped? Why is the mask still there? I don't know. Okay. So, let's go back to your mask, right? So it needs to be even wider. So we'll increase the size even more, just a slight amount. Let's say 575. Enter, scale. Control C that. Control V. Move it up. Well, first you create a layer. Okay. So let's rotate it. So so we're working with the right thing here. Click and click outside the box. Let's rotate a little bit. Okay, let's move it. Just want to see if this is the correct. Yeah, that looks good. We're gonna have to go behind the hair and stuff on both sides. So we still got work to do. Quite a bit of work to do to make this look decent, but we're on the right track, I'd say. I'd say we're on the right track. So let's undo. It's like the right size, yeah. Wait, maybe move it up. Yeah, I don't know, maybe we move it up. But even so, we got a lot of work to do, don't we? We got a lot of work to do. Some of my eye. It's looking good, but we got a lot of work to do. We might need to make it even bigger. So let's delete it. Delete layer. Okay. And make it even bigger. Image. Scale image. Let's do 625. Scale. Control C that. Control. Let's come down to our background. Control V. Okay, nice and big. And let's add it to a layer. Now, let's rotate it, click, and click outside and rotate, like so, transform. Move tool. And it's about right. It's the right size-ish right now. So we're just gonna come under, let's cut a bunch under her chin here. Obviously over here. Let's see if we can erase the background from here. Can we do that? Let's try it. Yeah, we can. Okay. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll come in and erase up. It's looking not half bad, I'd say. And we can always anti-erase as well. It's looking pretty good, I'd say. Because she has an exaggerated face, you know? It's like anime style where their face is very, you know, petite and short. It's not like long at all, so. Okay, okay. We're getting something. Looking pretty good. Let's try taking off. Oh wow, we're actually right on. We're gonna need anti-erase in here. Zoom 400. Let's come in with a much smaller brush. Much smaller. And let's start to anti-erase down here. We are not covering all of her face. So you want to do that. That's why anti-erase is so good. So good. It's like the wax on, wax off of Mr. Miyagi, right? That's what anti-erase is. That's why it's such a great tool. It's the Mr. Miyagi tool. Because you can't wax on without waxing off. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Maybe we anti-erase a little bit in here. Okay, so zoom out, zoom 100. Looking pretty good. Okay. So what we're going to have to do is I'm gonna have to work more with the hair. Let me just check how we're doing there. That's good. I think that looks good. Nice. All right. Gonna have to work with the hair, I'd say. I don't know. The hair almost like works like this. I don't know. Probably better if it was. And you know, the glasses almost works too. It kind of looks like pretty natural. Like, I don't know. I almost think we just stick with like that. I mean, the hair, we need to work on this hair a little bit. Like, we'll take our eraser, come down to pixel brush, and zoom in. I think we're getting close, actually, being done here. Let's just kind of erase down. I'm just clicking. You know, you can click and drag. Actually, you know, I'm probably on the wrong layer, aren't I? Let's try to get to the hair piece. Yeah, that's us here. Okay. So now we should be working here. What? What? I don't know. I mean, it should be the right layer, isn't it? Zooming to 100. I mean, if that's not the right layer, I don't know what is. I almost feel like since we have the glasses there, we should make the glasses come out on the other side too. I don't know. What is this? Oh, this is there. I know this is the right thing. It's just I can't. Why can't I do an erase on here? Control Z. Erase, dude. It's supposed to be erase. This is the erase tool. Eraser. So I'm supposed to make it black. Oh, I have anti-erase on. Okay. But still, I mean, okay, yeah, that's working. Okay. So, view. So let's zoom in. It's pesky anti-erase, huh? Let's Control Z a little bit. Okay, now let's smudge it up a little bit. Size, bring it down to around 10 incher. Okay, that looks pretty decent. But we do want some erase. Come back to the eraser. But we want to go into a different. I want to go into the mask itself. So we want this eraser to be a nice pixel. Size, we want it to be one pixel. We want to come in here. We do want to do some erasing. So there we go, just like so. Get that hard edge, that whiteness out there. Yeah, maybe we do want 3 pixels. Huh? Let's get 2 at least. Okay, it's looking a lot better. What do you say? We bring that? I say we bring that above the glasses. First, let's save. I mean, we're doing a really good job, I'd say. View zoom, let's say 100. It looks pretty good. Looks pretty realistic. So let's bring the glasses out, and perhaps we call it from there. Kind of want to bring the hair over the mask on this side over here. I'd say we do it. I say we capture some hair, we capture the glasses, and we're probably pretty good from there. Okay, we're gonna put some work into this. It's looking good. It's looking real nice. So let's capture this hair here and the glasses. I think we're ready to go. So let's go in, zoom, 400 for now to get started. So what I want to do with this hair is let's just start in here, and let's use the lasso free select tool, and let's just kind of, maybe we start over here. Yeah, maybe we start over here just so we get a little lightness, so it can help us line things up. Okay. Let's come all the way over. And then just tiny clicks, just little teeny tiny baby clicks. Just like newborn tiny baby clicks. And if you know what movie that is referencing, please leave it in the comments section below. And I will give you a special prize, I promise you that. If you've watched this video all the way till here and you know what the reference of teeny tiny baby newborn clicks is to, what movie that is I'm referencing, then you definitely deserve an amazing prize. I will definitely give you an amazing prize. Some free teeth powder or something, right? So yeah, teeny tiny itsy bitsy tiny baby little clicks, and we're just coming in around this hair. Like you saw before, even though we're getting some background color in it, we just come in with the eraser and we erase the background later on. So that's how we're getting rid of that problem. Hair is tough, man, but you know, if you do it right, it really gives a very convincing result. This is memeing, you know, this is what we do. This is the cross that we bear. It's not easy, but it is quite rewarding. Quite rewarding. When you see something you do that just looks really good, and really convincing. You know, it really evokes something in people, and people really enjoy the feeling of, I guess it's suspended reality or something, right? That seeing memes evokes in people. Immersion, you know, it's an immersion. It evokes an immersion, the same type of thing in like MMORPGs. There's teeny tiny baby clicks. Newborn. We just connect it in. Double click. Control C. File. New. You're gonna just get really good just watching this, aren't you? Okay. Click it down. Rectangular select tool. Actually, no, not the rectangular select tool. Crop tool. Enter. And there we go. So we got that. Now we need to come in and select none. We're gonna need to come in and get these glasses. Aren't you excited? I know I am. Let's come in with our lasso tool. Click over here, and just start getting these glasses. This is the little nose ridge holder right there. And remember, teeny tiny baby clicks, because we don't want jagged edges. Don't want jagged edges. I'll give you a hint about that movie. Like, you're probably a hick if you know what movie I'm referencing. Typically, this movie is loved by the flyover country. So, you're probably a Trump supporter if you know what movie I'm referencing. Just kidding. I don't know who you're a supporter of. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. So, we're just doing tiny baby clicks. Okay. Come down here. Just remember how tiny and baby like the clicks need to be, because that is our protection against jagged edges, which is our biggest enemy. I don't know really if it is the biggest enemy of all time, but to me it's just a pet peeve, I suppose. I've seen somebody else do it, like one of the memes on memeworld.com. It's like a Kamala Harris meme, and it had a lot of jagged edges, and it just really just made me feel weird, I suppose. Like, I don't know. Just made me like, what is wrong with this? Like, I just felt like something was seriously wrong with it, and then I realized what it was, and I was like, that's crappy meme making. Alright, double click, Control C, file, new. Okay, Control V, click it down, crop it out, enter, and we got another asset. Ladies and gentlemen, now Control C this, come over, select, none, view, zoom, 100, okay, we're going to Control V, we're going to make it into a layer down here, and we're going to move it up, just like so. We're going to get our move tool, and we are going to try to line it up just right. And to do such a thing, we're going to need to zoom in. There's no doubt about it. Actually, we need to bring it up even higher to above the glasses. Wait, what? I said above. Maybe it's not above the glasses. Okay, we're gonna need to zoom in. 400. You want to get it lined up just right. I don't know. I mean, since I can, why wouldn't I, right? So what we do is we unlook it. Okay, it needs to come down just a hair. There it is. Perfecto. Let's save. Alright, so we got that in. That is extraordinary. Let's zoom out. That looks cool, man. Oh yeah, that's so perfect. That's just what we needed. And we're gonna obviously erase down a little bit, but great, man. Oh, that's great. Let's bring in the glasses. Control C it. Isn't it nice how like the size stays scaled perfect? If it didn't do that, I would just be so sad. Alright. You should probably name these things. That would actually probably help, wouldn't it? Alright, view, zoom, 400. Let's get this glass in here perfectly. Is that it? Not quite. It needs to go up a little bit. Still not right. Let's go up more. How about that? Let's go down a little bit. There it is. Beautiful. I like it. View, zoom, 100. Cool, man. Coolio, man. That's pro meme right there. That's pretty pro. So we're just gonna do a little bit of erase in the background. On these layers we just put in. We're pretty much done. Then we're gonna put the text on her face, and that's about it. Save it. And I will be right. Alright, I'm back. So, isn't making memes fun? You're saying that it's tedious? What? May it never be. May it never be. Tedious? What gave you that idea? Alright, so we're going to get our eraser tool here. And we are almost done, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's zoom in. We're going to erase a little bit to background. We're going to go pixel, very single pixel. And we're going to need to zoom 800 here. We just want to get rid of that white edge around the glasses. Is it working? I think it is. Yeah, it's working. Good, good, good. Isn't making memes fun?
I think it is, because I wouldn't be making them if I didn't think it was. But it is frustrating sometimes. Do that force all the way up to 100. Another thing is my computer isn't quite fast enough to keep up with video editing, or not video editing, image editing is what we're doing. Meme making. I mean, memes can be videos too, though. So there's always that, but even for picture editing, my computer, it's an old laptop. Got it for like $100, like a few years ago. If you get a laptop for $100 a few years ago, you know that it's probably not the fastest thing out there. And we're making good progress here, if you've noticed. Looking a lot better. When you get rid of that white outline, it becomes much, much more believable. It's all about making it believable in the meme world. You know, if you can make something, like especially like a satire or whatever, and it's believable, that's when people really respond well to it. Because it's that suspended disbelief thing going on, you know what I mean? They suspend their disbelief, I guess is what they do. And they are immersed in it. That's immersion. Like, suspended disbelief is the definition of immersion. And that's what we're looking for, you know, when talking about making video games and stuff, which I want to do at some point in my life. You know, my favorite video game was EverQuest. I just loved the game because it was so immersive, because it was challenging, you know. And World of Warcraft was an easy mode of EverQuest, and it was extremely successful. But I liked hard mode, you know. Hard mode give you better sense of accomplishment and stuff like that. So that's why I really liked EverQuest. And to this day, I still like it. I mean, it's still my favorite game. I mean, I have like my own private server and stuff I'm working on, and I just love the game, man. The more time I get, I'm gonna work on my private server again. So if you support me and buy teeth powder and tell your friends about it, I can achieve my dreams much, much faster. It's not all about me achieving my dreams. I'm not here just to achieve my dreams. I'm here to help you achieve your dreams. That's why I'm making this video. I mean, I'm not making this video to make money or anything. I make it to help you achieve your own dreams. I'm documenting an important skill here. So that's what we got. That's where we're at, right? I feel like we're doing really well here. And I think we're pretty much done on these glasses, huh? How are we doing on the other assets? Pretty good. Alright, let's zoom out. 100. Yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty good, I'd say there. Good, good, good. Okay. And the hair, of course. Yeah, we need to get into the hair. So what is that? Is this the hair? Yeah. Okay. So, we got that layer selected. Let's zoom. 400, at least, maybe 800. The only problem with zooming in really far is you kind of lose track of where you are. So let's see if this works. Yeah, it's definitely working in here. So we're just going to kind of erase the light areas into the background here. So we're changing the white into the background Working quite well, I'd say, here. Quite well. Indeed. And we can always pivot it off and see what we're working with here. Pretty good here. Beautiful. Okay. Zoom 100. Very nice. We got some hair on there. Looking pretty sharp. What we need to do is smudge the hair that's on this white here, because it's just very stark. So let's go to that. Let's go to that layer. So, in this layer, and let's see if even the smudge even works, because we're in different layers. Trying to smudge them together. Yeah. We might not be able to smudge, we might be able to erase, though. And we can kind of get the eraser tool. And we can just make it a very diffuse thing going on. We could probably even pick a different pattern here. But I don't know if I want to do that so much as maybe we do a diffuse pattern here. And let's take that size way down, onto like the size like 2 area, 2 incher, and zoom. Let's go to 800 and just see what we can do with this eraser tool here. 2 is too small. We're erasing, right? How come I'm not getting anything erased? This is always the struggle, is it not? Why can't I? Oh. It's a different piece of hair, is it not? Well, at least do this, can't we? Just see if this even works. Yeah, it works. Control Z. Okay, Control Z. The hardness is way too high. Whoa, okay. So this is our layer here. We want to really bring this force way down. Kind of diffuse pattern. I'm really just I'm not too psyched about this part right here. It's gonna be tough. Okay, I mean it's not horrible. Let's take down the force. Just kind of dulling this edge a little bit, you know. Actually doing quite nice. Okay, that's where it ends there. Okay. So we just got multiple layers kind of overlapping. So kind of want to just take out the hair on this. Trying to find out where I'm looking at, what I'm looking at right now. Okay, so let's go here and just kind of take this out here. This isn't the right brush for the job, but whatever. I don't really want to F with it right now. So every time you change a brush, it like changes everything, and you have to like retune the brush every single time. So I don't really feel like doing that right now. So that's why I'm taking this part out right here. It really doesn't have to be all the way out. That's probably good. Okay, so now we can come in and kind of, we got an eraser. We are okay, so it's this layer here. Just gotta lighten. just lighten a little bit. Sometimes just lightening can help improve things. Control Z that though. Alright. Control Z. Okay. I'm just trying to find what we're looking at right now, the layer. Okay, so let's be on this layer, and then we can kind of try to lighten in a little bit here. It should be erasing there, why isn't it? There's a lot of overlap, right? Control Z. Just a nice little lightening. Blending of those edges. Alright, let's see how that all looks. Actually. Let's also take some out of this. This layer here. It's not good to have the same thing in a couple layers, because then you have to erase it from every layer. So yeah, part of me making, huh? Tough stuff. Alright. Let's get a little bit of eraser going on in here, a little bit of lightening. It's just cool because, like, you know, Blizzard censoring is like totally back. You know, one of the heel versus baby faces is this, it's like it's a Streisand effect, which is like they just didn't do anything. Not much would have happened, but since they did, it just made it so much worse, you know. Well, it's not perfect, but I think it gets our point across, and I think it's pretty immersive looking, so I think we got something here, boys. So next step here is to write on the face mask, and this might be kind of tough to do, so let's try it. So what we're going to write is let's get our color to be white, roughly white, and let's say that freedom isn't political. So let's bring it up. Up. Yeah, let's leave it behind the hair. Let's move it. Okay, Control Z. Why can't we move this? Oh, I know why. Because we have to click like exactly on the text. That's why it's stupid. Cool. Ooh. That's looking nice, isn't it? Double click on it. Let's make this a little bigger. Let's shrink this down a bit here. Ooh, I like it. I like it so much. Ooh, I like it so much. That's pretty cool. I love it, dude. Freaking love that. So what we're going to do here, we're going to come in and I just wish I could smudge between layers. I don't think I can. But that's looking really good. I do kind of want to distort it a little bit, so if we can kind of come into here, I kind of want to like bend it a bit if we can. Unified transform tool possibly. We'll click on the text. I don't want to do that. What is this? I don't want to do that. What is this? Skew. What is this? Rotate. Skewing. I kind of want to like deform a little bit. Let's Control Z a couple times. I know there's like a warp transform. Maybe we do that. Move pixels. Do we swirl a little bit? I kind of think I can just warp maybe. Okay, that's really weird. Control Z. Maybe we swirl. Maybe we do a big ol' size and we swirl it. Let's try that. Let's try that. Swirl clockwise. Let's just see what that does. That is kind of doing what we want, right? Kind of. Okay. This is tough, isn't it? This is tough. Maybe it's in our text tool. Can we like box? I don't honestly know, like, if we can kind of make text, kind of bowed out a bit. Huh. What if we go to warp and just do move? Let's try move pixels. I don't trust me moving pixels. Like, I think we need to. We gotta try to get this rotated correctly. And let's try to warp the other way. Ah! It just really quickly just makes it nasty, you know? Maybe if we move pixels a little bit, just kind of pulled down. Yeah, it actually is working. That's pretty freaking cool, isn't it? I love it, dude. You know, I want to start a trend of like protest face masks where they have like sayings on them and stuff. Like, I guarantee you the first person that launches that on Amazon right now, there's none of that on Amazon. First person that launches that like free Hong Kong face mask on Amazon is gonna be a freaking millionaire, dude. It's so hard to do because, you know, all of the people that would do such a thing are in China. They would sell it on Alibaba. Then this is how Amazon works. Somebody buys stuff on Alibaba, then sells it on Amazon in the US. But nobody in China is going to make political, or not political, or just message face masks, protest face masks, because they can't get away with that on Alibaba. So, like, there's this, like, stalemate right now. And it's just interesting. But if somebody in America could make these face masks like this and sell them, they'd make a lot of money. Okay, so we're just gonna try to move this down even more here. Kind of pull it out. We need to rotate more. We're gonna go counterclockwise here. I forgot I could actually grab it on a different angle. So yeah, it looks really good. We might be like pretty much done here. Man, it looks really good. Alright, well, what should I do about all this? Are we really gonna go and wipe out all that? I don't know, but let's save it for now. And in order to get all this out, you can see my my video, my Pepe video. I think the first Pepe video, I think my first video shows how to get all this out. It's basically color picking right around it and coloring it in. But for now, I think what I'll do is I'll probably just cut the picture smaller anyway, so I won't need to do that. But I might. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Remember to stay calm and control Z.